man, it is... We're back. As I sound monotonous. We're back, guys. Aren't you excited? Hype. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about, man. There's a lot to do. Oh, what? I'm stuck. I am stuck arena. Oh, that's right. Just slip in behind this dude. Sorry if I blew out anyone's ears right there. Well, not like right there, but you know. I'm really happy to be doing this again. It's not really the Force YouTube enthusiasm that you hear from most people. So, you know, trust me. Oh, shit. You know what? Screw you, dude. I don't even know if I was supposed to do it that way. Oh shit. But I did it that way. Oh wait, I got the mitts. What's up? No, I got this. Yeah. I don't even know if I was supposed to do that. But I... oh wait, that's right, you can attack. Oh, we have to turn around, Link. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot that has happened. I'm not getting into most of it. But some stuff happened, and I handled it. I usually handle stress well. Oops, I was not paying attention. But I did not. Huh. Do you just... I really feel like this is gonna blow up my face. I feel like I'm supposed to hit that bomb up here, and then it blows up into this one. But science. It's my favorite card in Hearthstone, vocally, is the mad scientist from Nax. You summon them, I'll show them all! Fools! It's a great card. If you've never looked it up, if you've never played Hearthstone, it's hilarious. It's like, I feel like it's one of the best voice acted cards. So, there's that. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened, and why is this here? Oh, that's right, this is when, there's an enemy in here, I believe, before, back in the day. Which was in fact a Wednesday. Today is a Monday, though. Yeah, so, stuff happened. Oh! And normally I do okay with it, but... Didn't take my earrings, though. Okay. Clearly we dig under and go over there. I mean, somehow we're getting through this. I really don't feel like I'm doing a great job, but... I'm sure someone in the comments said, no, you could have actually, like, tightrope walked the fence and just went out of there, but they don't explain that. Like, oh, of course, oh, you bastard. If we don't need to fight you, I'm not going to fight you. Alright, I see that over there. Come on. No. Okay. Maybe there's something over there, though. Like, I wonder what he's blocking, so I guess we'll, guess we'll kill him. I'm hit. I'm hit. Oh! My stamina's... Okay. So you get him locked in there again. You know what? He's gonna... I think he stops at this one. So... Oh. Ooh. Moving on with your life, I see. Yeah, so... Either way, I can get him right here. See, there's no way he's gonna come over here, right? There's no way he knows. There's no way he knows. Yeah, see. Oh, shit. Oh, we can do that? We learn. Science. Science happened. What are you guarding? Besides the weight of my heart, nothing. Absolutely frickin' nothing. Fool's gold. Okay. Yeah. So what ended up happening was some stuff happened, and I was feeling so much pressure from school, among other things, and I know that in my channel update video I was talking about GPA, and that was not an understatement, because I live in Northern California and I want to go to... Actually, that will help me, that's fine. And I want to go to Berkeley because I'm a science major, so the proposed GPA you need to transfer there is like 3.79 or something. I think it's 3.8. I had the form. It's like in my room somewhere. My room's a complete disaster. But so what I was saying, I mean, not all. Only 12 people have seen that channel update, so I'm not expecting everyone to know. But the reason it's obnoxious is because when the GPA requirement's that high. Not that I don't think I can do it. Not that I think that's like super high by comparison. I mean, I've heard people say like, "Oh, I need a 3.9 or 4.0." Like, holy fuck you. It's like the comment I said in there, and I'm gonna hate myself in the editing, but the comments I said was that B's and C's are almost F's, and it's really true because it's like, if you get a B, that's a 3.0 or whatever, like grade-wise, I believe. And so you have to pick up a B by 0.8, like GPA, which means you need... I'm usually okay at math. I didn't do the math on this, so I don't know, but you need a few A's to pick that up. And I already have one F on my my class history, just because I took a film class, which I actually talked about all this in my Dark Souls Let's Play, my Dark Souls 1, but I deleted it, so a lot of people aren't going to know. Actually, no one's going to know besides me. Okay, see, that's not fair. Don't make me have to look at the thing, you know, when that dude walks up. Oh, TV blacked. Okay. Elgato is not in a prime position right now. I should have ran behind him. I see now. But the F is from my film class, because at the time I got my new position at work where I was the assistant manager for my after-school program, or assistant supervisor, or whatever. I was staff manager, and I should have ran again. I'm just not making good choices right now. Actually, I don't know how... Oh my god, TV. This is gonna keep happening too, until I fix it. Okay, you're gonna turn your back, right? Nope. Okay. So, like, I got the new position at work. So you don't see me. You don't see me, bro. You heard me, but you don't see me. That must be so crazy for him. It's like he's on patrol and all of a sudden he hears, what was that? Yeah, so I already have to pick up an F, and I've gotten a lot of A's and B's, and it's dumb because like A's aren't even difficult. It's just you can't make mistakes. You have to turn in all the assignments and you can't make mistakes. That's all they are. And that's what I told myself too, because I was a horrible high school student. I was so lazy. I got like C's. And I told myself if I go back to school that I'm going to actually try. And that included... Yeah, okay. I probably should have scattered over there, but... Man, this is getting complex. I told myself I was going to do everything, if I could. I almost don't want to fight him. Like, there's no point. He doesn't hurt me when I bump into him and shit, so... It's gonna take me a while to break through this. Yeah, you can't see me that far? Okay. If you guys can't hear the music, in this level is one of the best I've heard in this game. I want to say it's the best, but I can't remember. I mean, someone points something out like, oh, what about this? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. And so that's why right now this is my favorite. It's so just smooth, jazzy. Now you can reach faraway spots again. I need the bow. I need a weapon. Oh, I was like, wait, what do I do now? I just remember, like, they give you an item. Like, they give you the item to get through the spot you're at, so. Okay. Yeah, so I had to pick up an F already, because I was already going to get a C in that class, because I filmed the assignments in that class. There were 3 assignments, and they were 3 movies. One was due in October, one was due in November, the final was due in December, and the first 2 videos were worth 25% of your grade, and the finals worth 50% of your grade. And that was barring no mistakes, and the teacher was a harsh-ass grader for some reason, even though no one was really good at it. There's only like 3 people who were good at it, because they were doing films before that class. And so, sorry, I'm telling me stories again, but can we get to just jump? I'm actually afraid. What if I missed that? Did I come in? Okay, I'm going this way. Really? Really? They put this back? They put that back? Oh my god. So sweet. Oh wait. We came that way. Just like this. Hookshot! I miss you, Hookshot. You can do those things. Some action hero move right there. But yeah, so the first video. Do I have my harp? I do. I'm gonna harp up right here. My first video, I tried it twice to get it done, and the ore. Thank you. Forgot to turn those tutorials off. You have any tips for me? I don't want to start my story and then have to stop for your ass. A dragon is said to live at the peak of this volcano. You're nowhere near the peak, though. Burn. Do you want to hear that again? Nope. I'm still feeling it the first time. Rumor has it you're some kind of genius that remembers things perfectly the first time you hear them. No. You were like the sassiest Sheik of Stone. Like, in the history of ever. Okay, did my rupee just fall into a pocket dimension and it's gone? Speaking of pocket dimension, Destiny, but I remember what I was talking about. So, okay. I was like, do I need water? Do I need to throw some water? Like, knock that out or something? Alright, so we're doing okay. You know, we're progressing. Both story-wise and... Wait, is there any reason to come in here? Is this just like a fill-up room? Okay, but yeah, so... Gosh, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, I filmed my first movie twice. And oh, do we have to write it back now that we have stuff? I hope so. And if not, it's not like we can't get back here, but you know, I'd prefer to not have to. Because that's more time running, that's, you know, editing, and usually the... Alright, let's be on the lookout. We might have to, like, hook out here or something. Was all this place flooded with lava before? I don't remember. I thought they were like... No, I think it was. But it's just, it's so much different with, like, besides the music, but I mean just the barriers and, like, the lighting. The lighting is much different, and that really trips me out. See, if I rode that all the way back, I would have been screwed. Okay, this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, so I filmed my first movie twice. The first time, I put... Because you have to check out the cameras from the film studio. And I couldn't get the footage off the camera because I didn't know how, because I had a PC and we were using Macs. And I didn't know how to do it with Vegas. I learned how to do it with Vegas, but at the time I didn't know how. And so I turned in the camera and I said, can I check this out tomorrow? Because, you know, my time was up. And the guy was like, yeah, sure. The one guy working there was really cool. Two of the people working there were really cool. Like the boss and this one other dude were really cool. And then there's this one film student who was a dick in most cases. And he worked there too. He was in like one of the higher film classes. He was a film major or something like that. But the one guy I checked out the camera from, when I asked him if no one could check it, I was like, you know, I know my time's up. I have a movie on here, but I couldn't get the footage off. I had 8 hours of footage that I had to trim down to like 10 minutes. You know, just takes. And it was close to about 6 hours. And he... Did I jump off here? Oh, shit. He was walking over here. He probably couldn't have seen me, but, you know, we were just being safe. Oh, what are you doing here? Some James Bond shit going on. Can you blow up those towers? It would be swell if you blow up this tower. Oh, I did. Timber. So if we get bombs, we can get through these. I like how this guy just doesn't care. He's like, well, they don't pay me enough to check out that shit. I'm not the tower engineer. All right. I didn't see. I don't think he did. Yeah. So when I turned in the movie the first time, or that camera, you know, the first cool guy was like, yeah, sure, don't worry about it. And then he got off. And then the second guy, the asshole, shows up. And this is how much of a bro the first guy was. He put a sticky note on the camera and set it aside somewhere and said, do not erase, because they erase the cameras every time they get them back. He's like, do not erase student film on here. First thing that dude, or not first thing, but like when that guy shows up, you can already tell where I'm going. When it was his shift, the first thing he does, I said that twice, I don't know if it was the first thing he did, but he erased the video. Like, that means you have to look at the sticky note to get to the camera buttons, and then choose to erase the footage on there. He chose to do that. He saw the note, ignored it, and decided to be a dick. That's why I fucking hate him. And so I lost my video, and then I recorded it a second time, and my friend... We have to whip out of here, I bet. Is there a whip point up here? It's like usually when you get a new item, that's part of the puzzle. That's what it seems to be. What if you come up here? It's nice to see some progress we're making, but... Huh. Maybe it's over there. Maybe we just whip from the bridge. So, you know, he erased my video. I was not happy. Here we go. And... Oh, and then we hook out? Okay, that's cool. And then so I had to film it again. The second time, my friend Perry was my audio guy. You know, so he was using my mic, and he was doing a great job. You know, this is no slight to him. And I guess in one of the scenes, like the second time we were filming the movie, so we had to get everyone back together, and we had to get like 6 or 7 people back together and spend another 8 hours doing it, and we had to make adjustments this time because we couldn't use some of the same locations and stuff that we did before. And we spent about 8.5 hours doing all of the filming. Like, there's probably about 5 hours of footage. We were a little faster this time. Oh shit. It's gonna blow up on me. No, it's not. Okay. But I have to run over here with that thing. You have to throw it, I think. Oh. The TV blackouts. TV is still blacked out. TV completely blacked out, okay. Alright, we're good. And for those of you wondering, the reason I know that the recording's okay is because... Okay, so I can get a little closer. That one's gonna be really close though. I feel like it's almost... It's not quite exact timing, but it's pretty damn close. I chose to overhead throw it instead of roll it because I'm more comfortable with the overhead motion than the throwing or the rolling motion. So there you go. It's easier to like hold it up and just flick forward than it is to like hold it down and then flick up. If you know what I mean, you probably do because you played the game. What's up, dude? Oh, so hot! One of the most amazing treasures of the world, just up ahead. I really forget what voice I gave these people. Okay, so he said the most amazing treasure. I guess we need to go that way. Yeah. So to finish what I was saying before, though, the second time we filmed it, my friend Perry, who I love to death, is one of my 3 best friends ever. He was doing the audio, and he said, and he didn't realize this, and I didn't realize this, but on like the one of the like the second or third scene we were doing, I guess the mic cord got, like, the mic cord sucked. I mean, the equipment was not good. And I guess the cord got stuck for a sec or something. Like, something happened, the cord got snagged for like a millisecond or something. And I guess it barely came loose. Like, it came kind of loose, I guess. Like, just the slightest amount. Like, it didn't pop, like, the lock was still on it. It didn't pop out or anything like that. And Perry said he could still hear the audio in the headset, because you have to wear a headset so you can hear it, obviously. And so he could still hear it, so there wasn't a problem on his end. And the camera was still picking up audio, but it was probably using the camera's mic and not because the camera has a microphone in it, but it sucks complete ass, that's why you don't use it. And it wasn't using the attached microphone anymore. But in the camera's audio settings, you could still see it picking up sound, so we didn't think anything was wrong. And then I go, you know, the next day to edit all of it, and on the scene that we were talking about, you just hear a loud pop at some point. Like, the scene's going, then you just hear pop, and there's no audio. And there's no audio in any scene for the rest of the movie. It was so dumb. A little while ago, all them bad guys started disappearing. Then I noticed they were all gathering up ahead. They must have something good. Try my sword. Yeah, so that's why I couldn't film the movie the second time. We had no audio. And we had no time. I was already a week late. I was like, well, do I need to get my bombs? I guess so. Sword to me. I'm assuming you need bombs, and then you can, oh, I guess we have to take... Did we take the wind thing coming up here? I guess we did. Okay, so we... Ooh. Let's sit here. That's fine. I don't even have this weapon right now. Yeah, so after that, my movie was already late, so I was going to lose credit. And he wasn't going to take... My teacher wasn't going to take my movie after, you know, the first week. So we really rushed the second week and still didn't get it done. So I couldn't turn in the movie. Which meant my grade was already, at best, if I got max credit on everything, was going to be 75%, which was a C. And between the new work hours I had, you know, let's assess. Let's look around real quick. Let's see where we're supposed to go. I think you're supposed to do that because there's no bridge. And we have a bridge right now. I don't know if we can get up there. Like, I really don't want to hook over there and then just be in trouble and kind of fall over. I think we have to go this way. Oh. Do you have to... How do you do this? Do you crawl? Do you, like, hand crawl across? I think you do. Yeah, okay. That's right. So... like, I stopped going to class instead of taking a W. W means you withdraw from class during the grading period, which means... It looks really suspect on your transcript, that's why they give you a W. It's just kind of like letting them know, like, hey, this guy left, you know, within 3 weeks of the end of the semester. So, yeah, it looks really bad when you do that. But, I mean, an F is worse. I should have took the F, or I should have took the W, the win. Oh man, I guess we don't need to be over here. Well, maybe we do. Maybe we can jump over here. Yeah, so... So, that's how I got that F. And I have a lot of stories about that film class, which I'll tell at some point, but... We're not talking about that. We're talking about why I was gone for 2 weeks. So... Keystone Patrol 2? Is that the world we live in? I have to stop in a minute. I'm filming this before I go to class, too. Like, I needed to get this done. And so... Besides, you know, that's why I can't really get any more B's or C's and stuff like that. I really have to stress about schools because I need to pick up that F. And I already have a couple B's, which isn't bad. But, you know, I have to do a lot of work to try and pick that up to at least like a 3.5, then maybe I can have a killer. I feel like I can write a great acceptance letter, or not acceptance letter, but like an application to a college. So, you know, that's fine. Plus, I need the challenge. If I don't have a challenge, I get really lazy. So I really need the academic challenge to keep me motivated in school. So that brings us to now, where some stuff happened. I didn't handle my situation well at all, and I spent the last 2 weeks just taking time to myself. God, I choked on my own words right there and I almost died. So, I played a lot of games with, you know, my best friends, you know, like Sean and Perry and stuff like that. I didn't play anything with Perry, but I hung out with Perry. I, you know, played a lot of games with Sean, played a lot of games by myself, watched a lot of streams, just did a lot of stuff, and I'll get into more of that, I guess, in the next episode, because we're about to wrap up. But there's a safe statue, thankfully. That's where I've been. I really didn't feel like recording because I was not in a good mood, and when you're not in a good mood, you shouldn't do this kind of thing. This is like a happy thing, you know? So, you have to go around? You can't go around. And you're just there. You have to go around and get up? Like, he's just not moving. Like, my fear is that you get caught, and then you go to jail. I actually don't. I should have, just to test, I should have got caught by the first dude, just to see what happens. I'm assuming we have to hook our way down. Yeah. We can jump in here and see what's in here. So, yeah, I was playing a lot of games. There's another one of these. I guess we need a bomb. We don't have bombs. So, that's where I've been. And the reason I'm recording is because the semester's almost over. I just have finals in the next week or two, like over the next 2 weeks. Over the next 7 days. No, 9 days. Over the 9 days officially. But I'm honestly not worried. Every test I've taken in my math and chemistry class, I've gotten an A on, so I'm not really worried about the final. But I am going to study, but I really, really needed to get this done, so that's why we're here. I didn't talk to that guy. Screw me. So we're going to talk to him, and that'll be the episode, because we're at about the 30-minute mark. The word going around is that a dragon wrapped in flames lives atop this volcano. The thing is, it isn't so easy to visit. He's made his lair somewhere so hot that normal folks can't bother. Do you want to hear that again? Should play the fucking owl music. Okay, why do you all have sass? When did this start? I thought we were cool. You know, you guys are trapped under the dirt and you had to wait for this mystical harp from a hero of time or whatever. I don't even know if I'm hero of time, but you know, this mystical heart from some hero of the land had to show up to summon you. And the first thing you do is give me advice, which is cool. The second thing you do is you give me sass. You're just ungrateful, I swear. Why am I standing here? I'm gonna cross. I want to cross this, and then I'm gonna stop because I don't want to shut down the recording or whatever. And then, do you think that only... It's like some Schrodinger shit. Do you think that only started moving because I looked over there? That's what I think. I think it was just waiting. It's like, oh shit, he saw me. Okay, so next time, stories and more Metal Gear Solid Volcano. So look forward to that, and I will see you later.